Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson number 35. My name is Professor Robert. In today's lesson, we will learn factoring the difference of two squares. Factoring the difference of two squares. Okay, now let's dive into it. We will look at um, uh, we'll look at two squares, the difference of or addition of two squares, but we'll first deal with the difference of squares examples. So now let's look at example number 1. 49x squared minus 4. So you can see that here we have a difference of squares. We have 49x squared and then 4. Those are two squares. We can actually try to express this expression in other ways. This becomes 7x squared minus 2 squared. Now, whenever you have a difference of squares, it can be expressed in terms of two parentheses being multiplied together. And those two expressions are conjugates to one another. So in this case, we take 7x here, and we say minus 2. And then in the next one, we take again 7x, but this time it will be positive 2. So always, whenever you have a difference of squares, you can actually multiply these two parentheses together, conjugate, expressions, and get back your original expression. Um, let's try to multiply this out and see what we get. 7x times 7x will give us 49x squared. And then 7x times 2 will give us positive 14x. And then minus 2 times 7x, that one will give us minus 14x. And then minus 2 times 2 will give us minus 4. 14x minus 14x will cancel out. And in the end, we'll get our final answer as 49x squared minus 4. So this answer here is the final one that we are looking for. Below here, we're just trying to prove how, that it can give us back our initial expression here of 4x squared minus 4. Now let's try out a second example, example number 2. Let's suppose we have 9a squared minus 16b squared. Clearly here you can see that we can have 3a squared, because 3a times 3a gives us 9a squared, minus 16b squared. This one will be 16b squared. So we have a difference of squares, and therefore we have to have two parentheses with these numbers in them, but they should be conjugate to each other. So this will give us 3a minus 4b and then the other parenthesis will have 3a plus 4b. And when you try to multiply this will be our final answer. So when you try to multiply it out using the FOIL method, this becomes 9a squared. And then 3a times 4b will be positive 12ab. And then minus 4b times 3a will be minus 12ab. And then minus 4b times 4b will be minus 16b squared. And you can see that these two will cancel out. And finally, we'll have our 9a squared minus 16b squared. So generally speaking, when you have a difference of squares, say x squared minus y squared, this is the same as saying x plus y into x minus y. And you can always prove that. We can always prove that by multiplying out. X times x will give us x squared. X times minus y will give us minus xy. And then y times x here will give us plus xy. And then minus y times minus y will end up giving us y squared. Sorry, will give us minus y squared. So these two will cancel out, and we are left with x squared minus y squared, which is the original question we had. All right. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, share with anyone you think needs it, and subscribe for more algebra made simple. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.